think the big storyline here is how, that same thing we just saw. Blake Tierney, unfortunately, didn't qualify in the 100 backstroke last night. He'll have his chance again here in the 50. He also does have another chance in the 200 as well, so it's by no means the end, but it really is a bit of a test of turnaround and how can you get yourself back in a position. Talk about getting yourself in a position. Cole Pratt with a phenomenal swim last night to win the 100 backstroke. He'll be out in lane 2, but that front end speed was very telling that he's got some natural zip in his step. And this morning, the top 5 were only separated by 0.2 of a second, so it's a really close field. The time, though, is a little bit far off. A 25:11 is what we're looking for to try to guarantee a spot on the World Championships in this 50 back. Time to see if they can do it.
Well, it bodes well for Tierney in the middle of the pool. He's 25:48 this morning, a lifetime best. Watch the start. Let's see that underwater and breakout in the middle of the pool. And they're off. Great starts again in the middle of the pool. We'll see how this carries through. And Tierney this time out and looking very strong, as is lane number 6, Knox, of course, a sprint specialist. And Tierney is really revving it up in the middle of the pool in lane number 4. And 25:11 is the time that you've got to keep your eye on as they come in through to the finish. At 25:23, it is Tierney. Best time again for him and a win. Second, that goes to lane number 5. That's Benjamin Winterborn. A great swim.
I love how they all have to come back. If you're wondering why they're all moving back, it's where the board is located to where they touch the wall, so they can't see what the time they just went is, which is a little funny when you see it like that. They're all moving back. Blake, a personal best time, like you said, unfortunately not quite at the standard he needs to be, but likely that might be a consideration factor when they're putting to the representatives in that event, and he qualifies in another event, he might be able to swim that at Worlds. So definitely more to come. We'll see what he has to say in his post-race interview, but a really great bounce back for him to win this event in a very close field, in a very fast field, and also go a lifetime best in the process.
Well, and you see the 3rd place finisher, Parker DeHaze, he was bronze in the 100 as well. He just missed the national age group mark by 3/100ths of a second. It was the best time, 25:41. A great swim by that youngster from the Cascade Swim Club for another bronze medal. Well, we did just hear from Chris that thinks that Tierney was fast enough to go on to the team. It's under the B selection standard, but that will have to wait on throughout the end of the weekend. Here's Blake now.
What did you do between yesterday's disappointment and the 100 back? Because I know that was your focus probably coming into this meet to really get back here and make sure you got your hand on the wall in the 50.
Yeah, yesterday was pretty tough. Today I kind of just tried to be present, not focus on the past, not focus on the future. Just try to stay in the present. And yeah, not as fast as I want it to be, but yeah, first place, so yeah.
So good enough for today. And what will you do between now and when the team leaves for Singapore in July to really retool for that 50 back?
Yeah, definitely a lot of work. Has to be done still. Yeah, so 6 weeks of hard work.
Hard work coming up. What else? Do you have any more events coming up this week, or are you done for the rest of the competition?
Yeah, I got the 2 back still. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. And yeah, maybe some other ones. Maybe a little Mark Spitz 50 fly at the end, but yeah.
That's always fun to finish off. Well, Blake, congratulations. Your winner tonight, Blake Tierney, Saskatoon Goldfinch and High Performance Center, Vancouver in the 50 back.